We are in Sao Paulo covering FutureCom 2014, and we are going to interview Eduardo de Azara, who is with Oi, and he's going to be explaining us their Oi Tourist project that they launched during the World Cup to offer free Wi-Fi to roamers. Eduardo, welcome to telesemana.com, and tell us more about the Oi Tourist project. What is it about?
The Oi Tourist project is about having Wi-Fi free for international roamers in Oi network. Oi today is the #1 operator. We have today around 1 million hotspots in the Brazil whole network. And we have the idea of having free Wi-Fi for these international roamers using our network.
How did you decide that you had to offer free Wi-Fi to roamers coming to the World Cup in Brazil?
Actually, there was a challenge from our president, our CEO, that he wanted to leverage the usage of Oi Wi-Fi during the World Cup, and it could be even for free. But he wanted us to be remembered as the sponsor for the telecommunications of the World Cup. Okay. So because of that, and of course they wanted us to have more roamers in our network, we decided to have a project based on an application that would run on Android phones that could guarantee that the subscriber is an international subscriber and also is roaming into Oi network, or not the Oi Wi-Fi, but the regular cellular mobile network. And by doing that, he could have access to the free Wi-Fi. So, because people are very concerned on spending money on data roaming and bill shock, we want to our customers, even if they're not going to be our customers forever, we wanted them to have a better experience, and because we have the biggest coverage, we saw that this mix was a good opportunity.
You decided to do this project with Redknee, a company called Redknee. I don't know if you can tell us why you thought Redknee was the right partner for this project.
Yeah, Redknee came with the solution of a specific product, ANDSF, which is a server that can take care, let's say, of who is going to be on the Wi-Fi network, and they also could implement on the handset, the application on the handset, to provide this challenge for the customer if he's on the network, if he's not, send information for the customer saying, hey, you're not on Oi network, you need to be on Oi network to have free Wi-Fi. So we got together with them, we presented the idea, because they do the application and also the ANDSF servers. We came to the idea together and we decided to go with Redknee. And because of the time of the project, we decided that, 5 months earlier than the beginning of the World Cup. And they were very committed to that. And we were very committed to that. So we managed to succeed into the time frame that we had.
What was the chosen mechanism to tell those roamers that were coming to Brazil that they had this Oi Tourist offering where they could use your roaming, and at the same time, because they were using your roaming, they could use a free Wi-Fi throughout Brazil?
Interesting package for prepaid cell phones. We were selling chips, but there are a lot of customers that don't want to take their chips out, so they want to keep that and do roaming. Okay, if they don't want to buy a new SIM card, what can we offer to these guys? And so we decided to do that because of the roaming, because of this possibility of doing the free leverage for these customers. And because of the Oi Wi-Fi network is very, very big coverage, has a very big coverage, we have on the captive portals, on the, let's say, the open Wi-Fi portal where you would buy your ticket or where you insert your credentials or something like that, there was a banner saying, hey, if you're a roamer you don't have to have that. Just click here, download the application, and use it for free. Of course, there were some reminders of the idea of keeping this customer on the network, but it's very complicated to do advertising on people coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. But we think that there's a lot of opportunity based on customers that are doing business with Brazil, coming to Brazil not eventually, but mostly of the time, at least twice a month or maybe more. This guy could want to be on Oi network. This guy could really be our customer, even if he's not buying a cell phone or if he's not buying a SIM card. He can use our Oi TV, he can use our Oi fixed phones, he can use our cell phones, or he can use even the Oi Wi-Fi. If he's not on like an iPad with no SIM card, he could just buy a ticket and use the Oi Wi-Fi network.
Now that the World Cup has ended, is the program still going or has it ended? Because in my case, I have an iPhone, and if I switch to your roaming service here in Brazil right now, could I use those Wi-Fi hotspots for free today?
Yeah, absolutely. We're trying to get more, let's say, participation from our competitors in abroad that are not competitors in Brazil, but they have some agreement with Oi to provide, let's say, some kind of advertising. If you're like a welcome SMS that people get when you travel, you got like a welcome SMS. We're trying to get that as an advertiser for you. For example, when you're here, you would receive something saying, hey, by the way, you can do free Wi-Fi on Oi coverage. The main difficulty for this is that today we only have it for Android phones. So it depends on the customers, it depends on the applications, but it's an idea and we're trying to improve it. And of course, we want to keep that running on the network.
What would you say are Redkney's major selling points? Why did you choose Redkney over other providers?
Redkney has the ANDSF server and also the capabilities of doing the application. And because of the time frames and only lack of time, we sat together and we decided, okay, can we do it? Is it feasible? I mean, does it worth to work hard to do something that will not make money to anyone? And everybody was very committed, and we did it with 2.5 months, and it was amazing.
Well, I'm assuming that you're getting more roamers for your cellular network because of this offering?
It happens, but again, we're not trying to bring more roamers because of that.
Okay.
We're just trying to be more like it's a good opportunity for Oi, it's a challenge, and of course, if the customer wants to stay on Oi, we will be glad. But if they just don't want, okay, no problem. I mean, he's not going to be my customer. He's here for, I don't know, 2-3 days, maybe a little bit more. But that's fine. I mean, we can manage.
Now that you've tried as a challenge this service or solution, would you recommend this to other operators in Latin America?
Absolutely. I mean, if you can try to have like a balance between what you're dealing with the customer, what you're doing with your Wi-Fi coverage, your Wi-Fi services. If you want to sell tickets, fine, you can sell tickets like for 30 minutes, 15 minutes. But if the guy is on the airport or he didn't realize anything, he will go for open Wi-Fis. Your open Wi-Fi can provide him a better experience. And if he's not on, like you said, I have an iPhone, and I do have an iPhone and also an Android phone. Whenever I go out, I might be without battery, and I will maybe pay the ticket for the iPhone as well. Anyway, I mean, it's an opportunity. Let's be more clever in a way of trying to bring the customer to our network. Then it's done. We can try to do anything else. But let's face it, he doesn't know when he's coming to Brazil, which operator. So for him, I don't think it's quite a difference to choose between where almost carriers are very big and they will have a similar service.
Okay, Eduardo, thank you so much for your time and for telling us about Oi Tourist Project, and have a good show.
Very good. Thank you so much.